Hey friends, thank you for joining me for another video, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm Kalesha, and as you can see by the title, if you're watching this, today is the day I am officially in labor. Whew. And if all things goes to plan, it is October 24th because I do already have an induction date. So it is Monday, October 24th, and I am currently in the hospital somewhere in labor. So I am super excited to be sitting here today filming this video. Just today, I have about 4 days left. It's the 20th of October right now. As I'm sitting here, I feel good. I think they are gonna hold out to the 24th, but we'll see. But yeah, I feel really good. And today I just want to do something a little bit different. I want to go over my last birth experience really briefly, and then I want to share some things with you all that I have done during this pregnancy and in the last couple of days, and I will be doing in the upcoming days before going in to get induced for a hopefully really healthy and positive birth experience. So that's what we'll be talking about in today's video, just some ways I've been preparing for labor and delivery. So if you want to hear about that and my past delivery experience, just keep watching today's video. So a little history for those of you who are new here. I did have a child back in 2020, but unfortunately she was stillborn. However, I did have to go through the entire labor and delivery process. I went in on New Year's Day, January 1st, 2020. And there was no heartbeat, so they started my labor. They induced me pretty much, and so I pretty much labored through that evening, through that night, and the next morning I had her at about 10 something in the morning. So I am very familiar with the induction process. I did have a very positive birth experience. However, it was a tragedy. I didn't get to bring my daughter home, but the nurses were kind. I was able to deliver without medication. I did have a few like little pain medication for the contractions, but I did it naturally, no epidural. I was able to push her out in about 3 pushes, and I think it's because I had her on my knees. Like, I'm not lying to y'all. Like, I turned over and I had her on my knees. In about 3 pushes, she was out. I didn't rip, I didn't tear. She was about 4 pounds and 16 ounces. And these babies are already bigger than that. And that was at 34 weeks. And I'm currently about to be 37 weeks tomorrow. So yeah, I had a very positive birth experience. However, I was very unprepared for the birth because I didn't expect it to be as soon as it was. So I didn't have a hospital bag packed. I didn't have a nursery together. I didn't have anything. My baby shower hadn't even happened yet, and I was 34 weeks. So I was just very ill prepared. So I definitely feel more prepared this time, and I want to share with you all how and why I am as prepared as I am. So the first thing I've done is gotten their nursery completely together. I found out I was pregnant super early at about 4 weeks. I found out it was twins at about 8 weeks. I found out their gender when I was about 20-ish weeks, I think. And then I had their baby showers when I was 32 weeks. So at about 32 weeks, no, I had my baby shower at, I believe, 31 or 32 weeks. And at that point, I hit the ball running with getting this nursery together. My baby father and I just transformed this nursery over on our channel. We got it painted, we got the cribs up, we got the furniture in here, we got it decorated, and by the time my baby shower rolled around, all we had to do was organize the baby's things. So I got the baby's things organized, and I was done with that at about 33, 34 weeks. I was completely done with organizing, washing all the baby's clothes. My hospital bag was packed. I sterilized all the bottles, all my nursing supplies. I did all of that. Okay, I got all of that done prior to 34 weeks. And because I did that, I feel so good. I'm so familiar with where everything is. I have all my postpartum things ready and prepared. I am just ready, okay? I did not want to be last minute, not even having anything together and trying to do a lot of these things when the babies get here, because I know I'm going to be so busy tending to them every minute, every hour of the day, that I just wanted my mind free and clear of where their things actually were and where it needed to be. The second thing I've done to prepare for labor and delivery, which you may think doesn't even really matter. However, after I finished nesting with the baby's things, I moved on and started organizing my own. I cleaned out and decluttered my closet, my drawers, my office, my bathrooms. Y'all, I just cleaned everything out. I decluttered and got rid of so much stuff. I was able to donate a lot of things to Goodwill and women's shelters, and I also changed out my spring clothes to my winter, so my closet is even organized. Y'all, I just got everything organized. I feel brand new, and I just think it really helps my mind more than anything. When you declutter and you organize your space, you just feel so much freer, okay? So I also feel like this is just a transition point in my life. So I know a lot of old clothes that I'll no longer be wearing, or a lot of items I'll no longer be using, and I just need more space. I need more space for the things that I'm gonna grow into, and now I have that. So I'm super excited that I got to get that done. So if you haven't, let this be your motivation to get your things in order, not just babies, but your things in order, so that you feel refreshed and you feel new when you come back home with babies. Another thing that I've done, and some things that are coming up in these next few days that also go along in the home category, is I've gotten my home deep cleaned. Y'all, I have never had my home professionally cleaned, like baseboards, like ceiling fans, just vents, like everything deep clean, oven, refrigerator, just everything. I got this place deep cleaned by a professional cleaning company here in my area about a week ago. I also have my carpet guy coming to steam all the carpets and my rugs and get all of that fresh. I also got like plumbers out just to make sure that everything is functioning and working like it needs to work. So y'all, I am on it. I'm just trying to make sure that everything around this house is spotless, it is good, it is ready, nothing is on the verge of like messing up or tearing up, so that the next few months where it's going to be very chaotic, that's just one less thing that I have to worry about going into new motherhood. Fourth thing I've done, just because I am a content creator and I don't want to leave you all hanging when I go into labor, I have pre-filmed and edited some content for you all, so it'll be like I never left. Just like me right now, sitting here filming this video for you all. I am still vlogging week to week. I'm vlogging my last week of pregnancy. I'm gonna vlog labor and delivery. Like, I'm gonna constantly be vlogging, so it's gonna be just like I never really left the platform. So that's definitely another thing I've done to prepare myself for labor and delivery and having these babies. So a few things I want to get done before I go into labor in the next few days is, 1, create a playlist, and 2, write down some affirmations. So the reason I want to do this is just to really create a very positive environment around me. I know the people that are going to be in the room with me, my support system, my parents, and Carlos and his parents, we all are Christians, of course, and so I know that we're gonna fill that room with prayer. I know even the people that aren't in the room that know I'm going into labor Monday are all praying for me. So I know God has already gone ahead of me and gotten all of that ready, but I also too want to do my part in making sure that the environment is just safe, peaceful, relaxing. I want to have a playlist that you know, has some worship in it, some of my favorite songs in it. Like, I just want some things that keeps me at ease, that keeps me in a peaceful headspace. And I also think those affirmations are going to help at the times where I'm getting very weak, or you know, things are getting painful. There's some maybe some complications may arise or something like that. Me, Carlos, and whoever else is in the room with me, we'll just have some affirmations and some declarations, some scriptures written down, the word of God to speak over me, to speak over the situation, to make sure that everything just goes as smoothly as possible. So yeah, those are just a few things that I have done to prepare for labor and delivery, a few things that I'm going to do to prepare for a positive birth experience. So if you're watching this and you yourself believe in God, Jesus Christ as your Savior, I would definitely appreciate your prayers during this time. I am praying for a safe delivery for babies, myself, a natural vaginal delivery with no complications and no NICU time. So if you all could just touch and agree with me right now, that would be great. I would greatly appreciate it. And don't worry, I won't be leaving. There is more content to come. Next week, you all will be going with me pretty much throughout my last week of pregnancy. So I'm very excited for you all to see how and what I was doing in that last week and how I was feeling leading up to today. But yeah, I'm super excited. I just cannot believe the time is finally here, and I cannot wait to share the twins with you all. So be sure that you are subscribed and your post notifications are turned on so that you don't miss the big reveal. And I'll see you all then. Love you so much. Thank you all for your support and your prayers. Bye for now.